210 Boxing TV here with Albert at Plebe, Espinoza. Had some fights this weekend. Teofimo Lopez, 7th round TKO stoppage over Pedro Campa. Xander Zayas won as well, 5th round stoppage in the undercard. What are your thoughts on Teofimo's fight?
Teofimo's fight was really good. He got a hand-picked opponent, but they're giving him a little slack because of that, because it wasn't a very tough or competitive fight. But understand that he moved up in weight and he did what he should do, which is try himself at that weight with a beatable opponent and see how his run and how his power and how he feels coming back from that loss. Because even though he didn't get super beat up or nothing like that, it was still a loss, and that affects a fighter psychologically. And his team, kudos to his team for getting him that fight, I guess tune-up fight. But again, great performance. He looked really great. He looked sharp. Everybody says there was flaws, but who doesn't have flaws? Everybody has flaws, from Tank, from everybody, Haney, everybody has flaws. But again, if you think you could beat him, shit, make a run for it. I'm a big Teofimo guy, and not a fan. Like I said, I'm a boxer fan, not a boxing fan, and a boxer fan. I got to get that out of the way. But mad respect for the guy. The guy's really good. A kid, shit. You know, he's a young man, and he's really strong. He's got a bright future.
How do you see the move from 135 to 140 for Teo?
I think it actually suits him a little better. He looked a lot more confident, a lot more comfortable at that weight. The big question is what's going to happen when he gets popped by these Regis Prograis and stuff like that around that weight division. I think those guys are going to be stalking him right away. They're going to try to inflict some type of fear, inflict dominance, you know what I mean? Establish dominance. That's what they're going to try to do. But I think Teofimo's ready for it, man. Teofimo took on the boogeyman, Vasyl Lomachenko, when nobody wanted a piece of Vasyl Lomachenko. They said they wanted him for the belts, but now that he doesn't have a belt and he's still a name, I don't see those same guys calling out his name. So this kid took it, and obviously he dominated that fight. He stopped Lomachenko from being the Matrix. So who can do that?
Talk about the fight with him and Regis Prograis or Ryan Garcia. They're talking about Teofimo, Ryan Garcia, because De La Hoya was there, and they're trying to say De La Hoya scouting that fight.
Scouting that fight, he won't give it to Ryan. Ryan still needs a couple more, maybe like a year or two of development. That guy has flaws, very visual, very obvious flaws. Very fast, you know what I mean? Very talented, but has some flaws. A little slow on his feet. Very fast in his hands, but very slow in his feet and very hittable. And once you get to that A-level, top-level guys, those guys are just going to tear him apart at the moment. Does he have the potential to be great? Absolutely. And understand, man, that nobody does this better than the Golden Boy promotion team. Those guys build guys that don't really deserve to be up there, but they're just really good at getting them there. And once they're there, they'll show up. So all the Canelos, all the guys that they've built before, those guys have to be the best promoting team to be able to establish somebody and build somebody. Because when you got a natural born athlete that can fight, it doesn't require a lot of building. But to make a guy that's not so great into a great fighter, if anybody can pull that off, it's Golden Boy.
Do you think so? You don't think Ryan Garcia can beat Teofimo right now?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Maybe in the future. He's actually super young. How old is he? Like 22?
23, 24.
23, 24. Man, he's got years to go, bro. He's got years to go, and he's going to start getting that man body, getting a little bigger, getting a little stronger. He's already strong. He already has fast hands. Bright future as well. Boxing has a bright future with all these guys. Teofimo, with Ryan Garcia, the Tank Davises, everybody. Regis Prograis, though. Regis Prograis, my money's on Regis, though. If we fight Regis with Teofimo, I'm a big Teofimo guy, but Regis Prograis, shit, Rougarou, shit, is really, really, really good. I'm happy that he finally got his shot at Cepeda, because they were kind of throwing him a little bit under the bus, but things happen for a reason. Best of luck, Rougarou, and keep your head up, man. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you.